Why is this not? Oh, there we go. Good morning. Good morning. I'm trying to get all the hit all the little live buttons. And when you get here, make sure that you say hello and let me know that you're here. And I'm going to pull this up on my phone. Well, potentially pulling it up on my phone. There we are. Well, there we go. All right. Beautiful. So this morning when I went out to walk the dog, oh my gosh, I'm busy. Okay. Sorry. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning. I went out to walk the dog this morning and it was a glorious 61 degrees. Oh man, did it feel so nice. And so are we home again? Wonderful, Wendy. Rainy? Well, it's like God crying because you ended up having to get off the ship. I know how much you like being there. And I think I saw something that you posted in Melissa's group that you're going to be going again really, really quick. So, my goodness, girl, I want to be you when I grow up. Well, maybe I wouldn't want to be on the cruise the whole time, but to be going all that time, yeah, that'd be cool. It'd be very cool. So, maybe that's what's in my future, right? So, like I said, it was so nice and cool this morning, and of course, I know it's a slippery slope from that point to feeling like I wish it would warm up some. So I'm enjoying this little reprieve, and it's supposed to actually start getting back up in the 90s here. So I don't think it'll be that chilly mornings, but I love it when it starts doing that because that's when the leaves really start being affected. And I love the fall. I love the fall. It's such a beautiful, um, oh yes, September 22nd. Okay. Yeah. So, and there's my next door neighbor has a tree. Now I have one just like it in the back, and I think it's some kind of maple, but theirs for some reason, I don't know if it's the way the sun hits it, but there's a room that I can see outside in their yard. And when it's fall and those leaves are such a vibrant red, when the light hits it just right, it almost looks like the tree is on fire. It's gorgeous. And so I love being able to be near that window when the sun's out and it's in the fall with all that. I just love it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the affirmation for today. And I did want to say, we had a new person that joined yesterday, became a member of the group yesterday, and you were so great. I think you did too, Wendy, even though you were doing all your stuff, but went in and welcomed them. And then I've had a couple more that have joined today. And so it's a beautiful thing. And I love it when you guys jump in and welcome them when they do their intro video or post or whatever, but it's really nice that you guys jump in and do that. All right, so our affirmation today is short and sweet. I unleash my true potential. And most of the time, we're holding on to our true potential for fear of retribution or fear of stepping out, fear of things not going exactly the way you want. Good morning, Carrie. Good to have you here. But there's so many reasons we don't live up to our true potential. And so I love this because it's not that I live up to my true potential, it's I unleash. So it's like I've opened the floodgates, the true potential is here, it's been here all along, and now let's just let it rush on out. So, how does that feel? to unleash your true potential. And what comes up for you when you say that? Does it feel like you're telling the truth? Does it make you feel bad that maybe you haven't unleashed your true potential? Or does it make you feel good that there's the opportunity to do it? So, what comes up? So, it feels good, Carrie? Just trying to make sure I know what you're answering. I'm learning to do that now. Yes, yes. And it's all a process. And it's little by little that we actually start making these differences. Remember, we talk about it all the time. A 1% change every day creates exponential growth. I mean, if you were to say, for the next 30 days, I'm going to do everything within my power to allow my true potential to shine. I mean, what would the next 30 days hold for you, right? Different opportunities are presenting itself. Ooh, I love it, Carrie. I love it. And thank you, Wendy. Yes, absolutely 100%. I mean, if we even knew a portion of what our potential is, we would just be mind blown, right? Because we've learned over the years to kind of push it down. We don't want to make anybody else feel bad because we're doing so good. And we don't really consciously say that to ourselves. But if all of our friends are this way, and then we start being different, our subconscious mind is going to bring us back to be with them, right? Manifesting abundance. Hallelujah, Carrie. Yes, yes. So that's the beauty of being in a community with people that are like-minded, because that way you've got people that are pushing you up, and not pushing you, but helping you to see your true potential and helping you to be part of something big, right? Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, I almost said before I forget, but while I'm thinking about it, we've got two events that I'm going to be scheduling that are coming for us and are coming to us in September. So I'm super excited. I've got Ruthie coming, and she's actually in the group, and she's going to be talking about health and natural wellness. And, one of the things that's important when we're doing all of this amazing stuff to release our true potential and to have the right heart and the do the more wonderful symphony of notes and all that stuff, is that if we don't have our health, there's a part of our symphony that's not playing to full potential, right? And so that's why she's coming in, because it's just one more aspect of life that we want to take care of, right? So she's going to come in, and I'm going to be creating the event, but she's going to be here on September 25th at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then I've got Jean, who's going to be in, and I'm pretty sure Jean's in the group too, I think. I'd have to look for sure, but I'm pretty sure she is. But Jean is going to come in and talk to us about storytelling. Now, doesn't that sound delicious? I can't wait to hear what all she has to say about that. She's going to be coming on Wednesday, September 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern. So like I said, I'm going to create these and put them in the event section. And then I'm going to, I've got someone that's helping me with some of my emails and everything. And I'm going to have her create some like email reminders that'll go out prior to, so that it will be, easier for people to remember on the day of, right? Because sometimes I have people that they completely forget, and then they message me later and said, oh my gosh, I missed it. So I'm trying to do better about doing the reminders. So I'm working on being better about that. Well, you know what we say about trying. I don't want to be trying. I want to be working on it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the journal prompt. Let's see. All right. So just think about a moment when you felt truly alive and capable. Now, that could be a moment that any kind of moment that comes up for you. And like I've said so many times before, sometimes your subconscious mind, when you're asking these questions, give you so much information, but we judge it and we decide that what we're thinking, we're making it up. That's silly. I don't remember that. All these different things. But if it's coming up in your mind, it has something in your subconscious mind about it. So definitely when you do this, just write everything down that comes up. No judgment, just brain dump everything. Okay. And so when you think about, and I would say moments, think about moments when you felt truly alive and capable, more than one, because you know they're there. Sometimes you might have to look a bit. But like Carrie just said that she's got all these opportunities that are presenting themselves. So you might have more of those really recent that you haven't maybe even registered or thought about. But once you get that list, then what steps can you take today to tap into more of your potential and bring that feeling into your daily life? Because remember, we create our vibration and our outer experience by what we say, what we think, what we feel. So when you can bring these beautiful feelings of being truly alive and capable, if you can bring those feelings into your daily life, you're going to start becoming even more of a magnet for all those opportunities, those places where you can unleash your true potential. There'll be things that'll start showing up that just give you the perfect platform to do that, the perfect person to speak to, the perfect idea, inspiration to make that happen, right? And so as you're thinking about this and you bring those feelings into your daily life, delicious. I mean, it will change things. So think about it. If for the next 30 days you were doing this, let me put this up here so I can see it. I began with learning how to let go of what no longer serves me. Yes, yes. That's beautiful. And that's not always easy to do. So kudos, because that's important. And the thing is that we have constant reminders in our life of the things that are holding us back, because it could be just objects around our house. They hold a vibration that kind of constricts us, right? It was hard and still is. Well, maybe we can, if you start getting all of this vibration even going even better, maybe it'll get easier and easier. I mean, just think about that. What if it could just continue to get easier every day? It's possible. All right. So I have to cut it short today because I've got an early client. But so let me get back to our affirmation. Make sure you put this on your sticky cards, your sticky notes, your index cards, your screensaver on your phone. Just put it somewhere that you're going to be reminded today that you are a beast. You are unleashing this true potential that you've been holding on to and not letting it go, right? So be the beast today and just let it go. No judgment, no nothing, just freedom. Be able to speak your truth and your true potential. And then our journal prompt. And remember, what I always say, and it always bears repeating, is to get a notebook or your journal, put the date, put the affirmation and the journal prompt together. Take a few moments in silence and just quiet your mind, and then let the brain, the subconscious mind, your higher conscious, your God voice, everything, just throwing stuff out on the paper. Just write as much as you can. And when you think you've written enough, pause for a moment, get back into that quiet voice and see if you got some more stuff come up. Because the more that you can get this out and onto the paper, the more you're going to be able to affect change. So then you write out your journal prompt. Think about a moment, but change that. I should have changed it because I thought about it and then I didn't. Think about moments in your life when you felt truly alive and capable. And it doesn't matter how far back you go, just write out as many as possible. And then how can you tap into that potential and bring that feeling into your daily life? And remember, when we ask powerful questions, we get answers. So we're asking our subconscious mind, we're asking our higher self, how can I? It's going to give you some answers. So just listen. All right. So like I said, I have an early client, so I have to pop off here, but I love you guys, and I will be later on today. I will be putting the events in the group so that you can put them in your calendar and make sure that you have the time available to be there. And I'm going to be putting in a poll because I'm going to be doing some kind of workshop or something in the month, and I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to put a poll in the group. Let me make a note of this. And I'm going to find out what you guys want and need, and how can we do something that is directly to you, right? Ah, yes, Wendy. Thank you. Thank you. So you, as Wendy so eloquently says, have a powerful day. And I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. And I will see you then. Mwah.